G'day all, my name's Pete Reidie. I'm the CEO of Farmlands Cooperative Society Limited, and Roz has asked me to give you a few perspectives on what we're doing in these times of crisis and challenge. Can I start by just saying my thoughts are with you all. It is a very challenging time. We've got a lot on our plate, we've got different ways of working, and we're under significant pressure in terms of keeping our businesses alive. So good luck with all of that, and my thoughts are with you. The second thing I would say is I think the government and the communication from the Ministry of Health in particular is outstanding, and I would say that is our Bible in this crisis. Our starting point is always that, and we do whatever they recommend as an absolute minimum. And then my third point is we're not experts at this. We've never done this before. And so all I'm saying is what we're doing, whether it's right or wrong, it tends to be, does effectively be, is working for us, but it may not work for you, and it's just a sharing of ideas. So I'm going to try and do this snappily because I'm under a time brief. Farmlands is an essential service. We are providing the rural sector of New Zealand with its essential inputs to keep it going. And at this time, given the state of nature and other industries in New Zealand, having the ag sector, the primary sector, firing on all fours is really important, and we're seeking to do our part in regard to that. It does, however, mean quite a few changes. We are taking out people contact, physical contact, not people contact, because we still want the social interaction. We've just got to do it in other ways other than physical. So you can't walk into our stores, you have to call first and or email, you have to provide an order, we pick and pack that order, and then we arrange for it to be collected by way of number plate on a vehicle. That number plate pulls up, you stay in the vehicle, and then we load the back of your vehicle. That is working so far. It's not without its challenges. The 2 metre rule is a bare minimum, and we are not doing anything to compromise that, because we can't compromise our own people, we can't compromise our customers, and we can't compromise our suppliers. Should we be diagnosed with an incident of COVID-19, we would shut down that site, we would isolate that person. We have a strict log of all interactions that have been going on in the last couple of weeks, so we would be able to trace contact that person's had. Having said that, the 2 metre rule has applied since last Monday, so hopefully there wouldn't be a lot of contamination from an incident, but we would track and trace that, we would test everyone, and we'd shut everything down in that area until we were sure we were safe. What we're doing around cash flow, it's just an endless list. We're going through our whole P&L. We're talking to all major providers of us. We're talking to our landlords. We're talking to our bank. We're talking to major cost lines like Microsoft, for example. We have a big license fee with Microsoft, and we're working through all those organisations to see if there's ways we can share the pain, offer something else in return to getting something else, getting some benefit. And we don't have the answers to those yet, but the good news is everyone seems to be willing to understand the circumstances are exceptional and is seeking to work through things with us. In terms of our board, we are having regular contact. We have 2 meetings a week in terms of an update provided by myself and the CFO. We are then have a Teams page set up for them where we're regularly downloading all relevant information, and I generally would be interacting with the chairman once or twice a day. Our board has been really, really constructive, helping us prioritise, being really clear on their own experiences and what's happening elsewhere, and giving us plenty of ideas and food for thought and great levels of support. The Rulebook, has the Rulebook been thrown out of the window, is one of Roz's questions. I would say definitely not. It has been adjusted. We have put in place lots of protocols, lots of registers, lots of understanding what our people are doing where, and lots of controls. And we're not prepared to compromise on those, because compromise on those means taking risks, and we're not prepared to take those risks. Farmland staff coping, schools being shut, to be honest, one of the great stories is the response of our people. Our people have been particularly generous in their understanding and preparedness to do things differently. That we do have a big number working from home. That allows us to disseminate workloads, and it allows them to adjust that work according to what they're doing around their kids and such like. And so far, so good. The challenge is what happens 3-4 weeks in when we've been doing this for some time, but we'll work that through. I think the government is doing a great job in terms of communication. As I said earlier, that website is critical, and that is our guidance. And in terms of the future, it is a little bit who knows, but I do know that the more we work together, the more we talk to each other, the more we keep up that social contact, which is particularly important to us as humans, the better off we're going to be. So good luck with it all. Please don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything we can do to help, and good luck and stay safe. Bye for now.